All right, welcome everybody. We are just getting ready to kick things off here for the summer season finals of Overwatch. Our Hanover Horde Alpha team taking on the Marvels from Madison, Wisconsin. So it should be a really good time. Madison battled their way up through the ranks, really up and coming and really strong team. One of the original XP League teams after the XP League franchise came out, and really a testament to, I think, the maturity of the league and how well these players are coming along. Obviously recognize some of these players, Plurp, Goats, 10, Waspies. So taking on our Hanover Horde team consisting of Lantern, Kid MDK, Weirdo, Toombury, Pizza Freak, and Hitscan. So we've done pick bands. It's going to be a best of 3 today. Pick bands complete, and it's going to be Busan. So we'll get started here. Let me give everybody the notice. And we will kick this thing off with our Hanover Horde A team taking on our friends from Madison, Wisconsin, the Marvels. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. All right, our first map, as I said, is Busan. So this is a control map. Should be a lot of fun here. Here you see the first map. This raises and lowers these doorways. Players are going to come in from both sides here, left to right. The Madison Marvels are going to be in blue. The Horde are going to be in red for this first control map. Both teams will get a chance to assault the central objective here, surrounded by these walls. The first team to hold the point and their total equals 100% will win the first map. It's a best of 3. 3 different sections of this map. They'll win the first round. All right, so it looks like we've got our selections here. Looks like for the Madison Marvels, they're going to be running a Roadhog, a BAP, a Ryan, a Lucio, a Reaper, and a Hanzo. And for the Horde A team, we got Kid MDK running Reinhardt, Hitscan running Hanzo, Weirdo running BAP, Lantern running his Lucio, Toombury swapped over to Zarya real quick, and Pizza Freak running Sim. And here we go, kicking off the summer season finals. Overwatch, Hanover Horde A team taking on the Madison Marvels. So left to right is Madison, Hanover Horde Alpha team taking the high ground. Both of them really taking the high ground. Hanover Horde A team on the little higher area here on the inside of the map. Madison battling from the outside. A couple eliminations on both sides. Pizza Freak going down. Lucio going down for Madison. Frost, big pick on Lantern. There with the Hog. Madison moving here onto the objective. Hanover still holding the high ground. Looks like they're getting ready to push in here, but Madison has control and is earning percentage on the point. Looks like a little bit of fighting going on away from the point here. Ghost 10 gets a big pick of Pizza Freak. So Horde's still kind of setting things up here. Probably waiting for Pizza Freak to get back here in the fight. He swapped over to using Junkrat. And here comes the Horde battling down here. Frost, big pick on Kid MDK coming down the stairs. So Plurp's going to get a fire strike on the Weirdo. Hitscan takes out Ghost 10's Reaper. Pizza Freak gets a nice elimination here. Here comes Hanzo's Dragon coming in here. Looks like the Horde's largely going to be able to avoid that. Hitscan's going to send his Dragon in the opposite direction. Both Dragons finding nobody home. Horde have a slight advantage here if they can push through. But Waspy's going to take out Pizza Freak. Hanzo and Hanzo battle is going to go in favor of the Horde, and the Horde are going to chase them down and take this next fight with the Madison Marvels at 48%. Hanover Horde Alpha team at 7%. So good hold there for the Madison Marvels coming out the gate strong on this first map of Busan. All right, here comes Madison pushing in here through the top stairwell this time. Actually, it looks like they may take the same approach they did initially coming in. Horde smartly. One thing the Horde always does really well is reposition themselves to kind of counter what the other team's doing. Putting themselves right here in the doorway. We've got a couple ultimates going off on both sides. Good counter there by Kid MDK. Hanzo's going to throw his ultimate by Hitscan right through the doorway there. Eliminations on both sides. Eliminations favor the Horde right now, though, with a couple big eliminations by Kid MDK, Toombury, Lantern. It's going to give them an advantage, and they are going to flip the clock. Currently at 50% counting against Madison's 48%. Here comes the next fight. Again, Horde setting up at the top. Looks like they're coming in the bottom door. Nice sneaky move by Madison. Horde responding a little bit slow. Wasn't expecting them to come down through the bottom, and they're going to flip the script just like that. Horde at 65%, Madison 51% and counting. So a little bit of a oversight there by the Horde to let them kind of sneak in that bottom. Big hook there on Kid MDK. He's going to be able to survive the fight with that lamp, though. Here comes Hanzo Ultimate streaking through the Horde line. Horde's managed to avoid that. Madison's still in control of the point, though the Horde are trying a big contest here. Big pick, Toonbury, Kid MDK. Both tanks doing the work. Lantern's going to get a nice pick. Here comes a hammer strike in. That should be able to clear the rest of them out, which they do. Horde are going to take back the point with 70-80% for Madison. Horde at 68% and counting. So Horde should own the clock here in just a couple seconds. The Horde just need to keep an eye on that bottom door that Madison snuck in there kind of behind them last time. Doubt they're going to take the same approach. You can see the Horde now have Junkrat, Pizza Freak there kind of checking out that door. They had Lantern down, the big hammer strike by Madison. Here comes Ultimate by Ghost 10. Does manage to get the main tank and DPS of the Horde by Hitscan. A couple big picks there to even things up. We got Window up top by BAP for the Horde, but they Madison did manage to take the point back. 90% and counting for Madison. Horde waiting to assemble here. Hanzo's going to shoot his ultimate up for Madison. Horde coming charging in here. They got to get on the point. Overtime is ticking down. Unable to get to, actually just as overtime was getting ready to kick down. Sorry you managed to get in there. Now it's a race to see if they can hold, but Plurp, 2 big eliminations, and that's going to do it. The Horde is going to lose this first round to the Madison Marvels, this first map of Busan. So good round there for Madison. Good fight. I mean, it went to 99% for both teams. But Madison able to hold and win that last fight. A little bit of a slow response there for the Horde A team. We'll see how they respond here. So it looks like for the Madison Marvels, they're going to be running a Roadhog and Ana, Reinhardt, Lucio, Genji, and Hanzo. And for the Horde, Kid MDK is running Reinhardt, Hitscan running Widowmaker, Weirdo running BAP, Lantern running Lucio, Toonbury running Zarya, and Pizza Freak will be running Junkrat. Horde in red, Madison in blue. Horde coming right to left, Madison left to right. Looks like Madison's going to be coming in the left side here. Horde, as they tend to do, trying to hold high ground here until the point kind of opens up. Try to get those early picks. You usually want to get 1 or 2 good picks. Maybe take out a main tank, a couple support elements in order to make your push down and really capture that point. Lantern there, Lucio running this central part, trying to get a good boop onto the tracks down there. Objective is open, so it's available to capture. Madison currently on the point. Horde still holding high, trying to get those picks. Toonbury gets a nice pick of Genji. With that, the Horde are going to drop down here. Hitscan's going to get a nice pick of the Ana. Perfect opportunity. Hitscan's going to get another pick. Pizza Freak comes in there. And textbook play there by the Horde. They're going to try to hold here with Lucio. They are going to be able to clear off Lucio. And Madison with 17%. The Horde are able to hold. Now, Hitscan does get taken out by Ghost 10. Genji got in there deep. Did manage to take out the Hitscan's Widow. But he should be able to make it back before Madison's full strength here. All right, Madison pushing down here towards the point. Battle out front here. Pizza Freak, big pick up of Hanzo. Here comes the junk tire. Does come in, takes out the Genji. Kid MDK is going to be able to take out the Monkey. Pizza Freak's going to take out the Reinhardt of Madison. That's going to stall their push. They're going to have to reset and recock for this next fight. 32% and counting for the Horde. So again, we knew this Madison team was going to be tough coming in here. They did win the first round of this map. And here they come in for the next fight. Horde at 50%. Looks like they're coming into the high ground here. Plurp is going to be able to take out Lantern. So Horde are down one of their supports. Weirdo throws out his window there. It's going to give them a good boost on their fires coming through that. Hammer Strike comes in to no effect for the Horde, so Kid's going to miss on that hammer. Hitscan's going to get elimination, but he's going to pay the consequences by getting taken out by the opposing Hanzo. Hanzo's still up top there. Horde concentrating their fires on him. Going to be able to take him out. Horde still holding 81%, 82%, and counting. Madison's got time for one more good fight. See if the Horde can hold. Pizza Freak does have that junk tire. You can see might be setting up for that junk tire. He's poised right here. Here comes that junk tire. Let's see if we can track it. Coming in, gets behind there. Big limbs there by that Pizza Freak junk tire. Really stopped their push and allowed them to take the rest of that point. So great job, great timing, a couple really good ultimate plays. Really the difference between that first round and that second round for the Horde was landing a couple quality ultimates and not being so rushed. I think they were a little bit rushed that first time. That second time, much more disciplined, holding the high ground. Wait until they got those first couple picks. They dove in and never really relinquished a point after that first fight. All right, here we are to the third point of this Busan map. The Horde are in red once again. Kid MDK's running a ball. Hitscan's running Hanzo. Weirdo running Bap. Actually, Kid's running Hog now. Weirdo's running Bap. Lantern's running Lucio. Sigma run by Toombree. And Pizza Freak running Junkrat. For Madison, coming in right to left here in blue. They're running a Roadhog, a Bap, a Reinhardt, Lucio, Reaper, and Junk. Looks like they are going to meet in this little vestibule area here around this this drum. Again, nobody really moving down to the point here. Fight in this tight little corridor. Good place to get picks. Exchanging fires. Couple good eliminations by both DPS of the Horde to take out the Roadhog and the Junk of the Madison Marvels. Horde have the numbers advantage, but Reaper, big elimination on Kid MDK. Hitscan's going to be able to get their BAP, though. So pretty even at this point in the fight. Ghost Tens picks up Weirdo. Hitscan picks up one. Lantern picks up one. So the Horde able to capture the point here. That thing was going back and forth between both teams, really trading eliminations. Horde just managed to outlast a little bit longer than the Madison push. So Horde controlling the point 11% and counting. Looks like the fight's going to be at this... Actually, it looks like they're going to come down through the main drag here. Big hook there. Lantern. Hanzo. Hitscan sending that dragon right through. That's going to have them move away from their shield. Allow the Horde A team to get a couple good picks there. Big hook. And manage to clean up the Ghost 10 Reaper there. So a couple late picks there by the Horde as Madison was retrograding back to their spawn. Is going to further give them a lead here, 41% and counting. Horde deciding to press forward here, not take any chances with letting Madison come in with a certain avenue approach. They're going to meet them here at the choke. Looks like they're pushing right here. Madison does manage to circumvent around right into Sigma's ultimate. Here comes the Junk Tire coming in here. Junk Tire trying to get in behind the shields. Does manage to get in behind Plurp's shield. He's going to be taking out Kid with big hook on the Roadhog from Madison. That's going to clear him out 71% and counting for this Horde A team. And they got a couple ultimates already. They got the Roadhog ultimate. Hanzo ultimate getting sent back towards spawn there. 81% and counting. Again, Horde playing aggressively here, trying to use these corners. Set themselves up. Now, there are a couple ultimates for the opposing team. Madison, the Reaper, played by Ghost 10, does manage to get Lantern out front. Here comes the Junk Tire coming in there. Does manage to get Tombree's Sigma. But they do not get there in time. Horde A team, excellent job really body blocking that obstacle. Madison had the advantage. They had the strength coming in. But the Horde really just physically pushing forward, keeping them from getting to the point quite quick enough. Here's Pizza Freak. I think this was that ultimate to close out that second round, I believe. Actually, this was the first round, I think. Going to drop this tire right in behind him. Gets the elimination there. Lantern's going to get another elimination. Kid MDK really forced him back there with a nice pog by Pizza Freak. All right, so let's go ahead and credit the Horde A team with the first round. We'll go ahead and do some pick bans, and we'll be right back after these brief messages. Stick with us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boop Steve.
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go. Move in now. Push in. We don't have to Good game. Good.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are moving into round two again. This is just the best of three. The teams have some discretion. We left it up to Madison. They decided they want to play a best of three. So we're good with that. So if the Horde A team wins this round, they will be the summer season champs. If Madison ends up pulling out Havana here, that will push us to a final death third round, which will be a hybrid mission. So should be a lot of fun here. See how this round plays out. Madison played really well that last round. Actually taking the first round from the Horde A team. Horde A settled down a little bit, but Madison poured it on. Definitely a good quality team from our friends from Madison. Makes the games fun when you got solid competition. All right, so the Horde A is going to be pushing the payload first. They're going to be running a Zarya, a Widow, trying to get some long-range picks there with Hitsuki and Weirdo playing Bap, Lantern playing Lucio, Toombury playing Ryan this time, Pizza Freak playing Junkrat. For the Madison Marvels, Demora will be playing Zarya, Ana by Phantom, Plurp playing Reinhardt, Lunar playing Lucio, Ghost 10 playing Junk, and Waspies playing Cole Cassidy there. So Horde coming out. Horde is in red again. Madison in blue. Horde with a 1-0 lead. Looks like Madison's coming in for the spawn pin. Horde looks like they recognized it pretty quickly, moving behind the payload, using the payload as cover, but Ghost 10 with a big pick. Toombury gets a big pick on the Reinhardt, as well as against the Reinhardt of the opposing team, getting that main tank, particularly the main tank playing defense on any kind of escort is a critical elimination. So big picks there by the Horde A team coming out of that spawn. They do lose their Reinhardt, but with Madison being down, that's going to allow the Horde to push up here pretty quickly towards this first point. Spawn pin is definitely a risk-reward type decision. And if you don't hold, it allows them to get a lot of ground. But usually you can get back before they get to this first point. So sometimes it's a play worth making, especially if you can hold them back for a minute or two. So as I said, the Madison was able to make it back here before the Horde got to the first point here. Trying to get some long-range picks. You can see Widow trying to get some picks. Hitscan perched up here. We know how deadly accurate he can be, and we saw it right there, targeting that main tank, targeting that Zarya. Waspies is going to take him out, but damage done. Getting that main tank, again, critical. Any of those tanks are really so critical in these defense of the escort. So little skirmishes happen here as the Horde reconsolidates. They are pretty close to the Hitscan ultimate here. Kid MDK playing Zarya is going to go down, but Hitscan's going to get a big pick. Lantern's going to take out their Zarya. So good opportunity for Horde A if they can move quickly here. They are moving this payload forward. Pizza Freak's going to come up and take on right away. Actually does manage to get Plurp, comes in right on top of him. And the Horde actually pushing forward with some skirmish fighting here. You can see Lucio Reinhardt pushing forward, achieving the first objective. Hammer Strike comes down, but to no effect. Horde fighting the fight they want to fight, getting out in front of the payload, letting the payload move forward. Hitscan's going to get a big pick on the Junkrat, played by Ghost 10 there. And Madison's going to have to push back here and reconsolidate. We'll see if they take high ground up here, which is usually the hold. High ground in the bridge up here. Looks like they're moving that direction as the Horde moves around the corner. Horde do have a couple ultimates. They got Nano. Here comes the Nano. Widow's actually nanoed right now. Trying to get some of these long-range picks. Fighting taking place in the corridor here. Again, payload continuing to move. Horde was able to drive them off. Now big picks by Ghost and Plurp. Take out the Reinhardt. So the Horde's effort's going to stall here a little bit. The Junkrat tire comes out, but really I think it's a little bit of a mistimed Junkrat tire because the Horde was already kind of regressing, trying to set up for that next run. All right, Horde getting set up for their next push here. 3 minutes on the clock. There's a Hammer Strike coming in by Plurp. Horde managed to absorb and heal through most of the damage. Lantern, big pick on the Lucio from the opposing team. Madison running to D.Va now. That D.Va's going to have to run and escape. Horde have control of the payload now. Horde pushing forward, trying to block Madison. They're going to push through the door, try to make sure they secure the second point. And it looks like they will be able to get to the second point here. So Madison holding the last vestige of defense up in the castle here in Havana. Hitscan swapped over from using Widow to using that Hanzo now. That Hanzo gives you the drag, and a lot of times it's a great way of dispersing team members from behind a shield, particularly holding. Big Shatter comes in, largely blocked. Jump Tire comes in right over top, right after that Hammer Strike, picks up 1, 2, 3 by Pizza Freak. Huge Jump Tire, well timed in combination with that Hammer Strike by Toonbury. So Madison should be able to get back here with plenty of time to defend for this last push against the Horde. Horde setting up. They have exhausted their ultimates at this point. They need to be conscious of that Deadeye of Waspers. Here it comes. Does manage to catch Weirdo's Ana. But Toonbury, big fire strike out to take out Ghost 10 there. Horde staying in this fight, despite being down a support member. But with Hitscan going down, Horde's probably going to back off here, reconsolidate. Trying to pick up some damage here, but they do have Hammer Strike. They should have Beat here pretty soon. I imagine they might just be waiting for Beat and then make this last push with support of Beat. Actually, they're charging in here. Toonbury's going to charge in, but Waspy's going to pick him up. So probably would have been wise for the Horde to wait a little bit longer, wait for Beat to come in there before they charge in that time. They do have the payload in a nice place. Here comes another junk tire. Does take out Plurp again, taking out that Reinhardt. Critical piece of defense on Escort. Big picks there by Kid MDK, Pizza Freak, Lantern. Pizza Freak's going to get another limb. Hansgo's going to send his dragon right through the spawn door. They might be able to make it with this last push before any of the remaining Madison Marvels are able to get there. And with 1 minute, 43 seconds low on the clock, the Horde managed to get all 3 points here in the first push. So really, really good quality round there from the Horde start to finish. Madison did do a good job stopping them a couple times and making them reset. But the gauntlet's been thrown. Tough challenge for Madison, but they're definitely a capable team, definitely capable of pushing this to 3 points and forcing this to overtime. So we'll see how the Horde A team decides to set up here, whether they go for the high ground hold or more of a low ground corner hold down here, or if they decide to go for the spawn pen. If I was a bet man, I'd say they're probably going to try high ground hold. Actually looking like Kids coming out with Monkey, so not sure. Maybe they are going spawn. It looks like for the Madison Marvels, looks like they are running a Diva Lucio. A Zarya, actually switching back, Plurp switching back to running his Reinhardt. Lunar is running a Mercy, running a Doom and a Widowmaker for Waspies. And for the Horde, Kid MDK is running Monkey, Hitscan running Widow, Weirdo running Mercy, Lantern running Lucio, Toombury running Reinhardt, and Pizza Freak running Junkrat. So I think that means they're probably going to do a more of a low ground corner hold here. Starting out high ground, probably trying to get some big hit scan, Widowmaker eliminations right off the bat, and I imagine they'll drop down here pretty soon. Hit scan gets that Widow on Widow action going, takes out Waspies. Pizza Freak's going to pick out Doom. So with both their DPS down, they're going to have to reset and recock. So good play there initially. Again, that Widowmaker, you can see the sight line that they're shooting from. Really good sight line, really good cover, really good opportunity for Widow to get some early picks and take some time off the clock. And the Horde drop down, as expected, low ground corner hold here. Low ground corner hold's really good, especially if you stop the payload right here, because you can use it as cover and pick up some eliminations using it as protection. See, some of the Horde members got a little bit deep there. I think Kid MDK got a little bit deep heading in behind the lines of Madison. That's going to give Madison an opportunity. Hitscan is going to pick up their Diva. And Madison with a good res by the Mercy. That's going to bring them back to full power for this corner push. Horde not giving up, though. Horde able to make it back here. Here comes the junk tire coming in. Got in behind. Actually didn't go off. Might have actually got shot out. Ghost 10 playing that Doom. Managed to pick up Hitscan's Widow. Weirdo does bring Hitscan right into the fight, though, so he's right back into it. And he's going to get an immediate pick on that Mercy, so it makes him pay really almost immediately right after that clutch resurrection by Weirdo. Couple ultimates here. Hitscan's got his ultimate, the Widow ultimate. Lantern, Toombury, Weirdo, all getting eliminations. Weirdo taking credit for the Reinhardt limb. A lot of pride when your Mercy gets a limb on a main tank. Mercy's going to pick up the Diva, too. Mercy taking out both main tanks on that defensive stand here by the Horde. Kid MDK is going to chase Waspies down. And the Horde are going to be full strength for this last fight with a couple ultimates in their can. You have Toombury's ultimate. Hitscan's up here, being power boosted by Mercy, trying to get some picks. They're going to be coming down through the thoroughfare here. Hammer Strike comes in, but they take out Toombury right away. Good job by Bat, played by Phantom. Take out before that. Hammer Strike come in. Hammer Strike comes in for Madison. Way to rally back by Madison here. It looked like the Horde was going to control the deck, but Madison coming strong. Denied that Hammer Strike at Toombury, and it's all been downhill here for the Horde since that. So Madison's going to battle back. 1 minute, 4 seconds on the clock. Looks like they're going to get the second point. Actually, it looks like they're going to contest. Monkey's going to dive in there with Monkey Bubble. But Monkey's going to be taken out there. Monkey's actually played by Toombury, but with that, they are able to get Pizza Freak gets Junk Tire back there, takes out both support for Madison. So even though Madison's ready to push this payload, they're got to wait for both supports to come out of spawn here before they really press forward to this payload. So that's going to cost them some precious time. Horde doing some reconsolidation here too, moving in from spawn. This is the farthest from spawn that they have to come. You can see them consolidated up here on this top edge. Getting ready to drop down. Looks like they're going to be dropping down maybe behind. Here they come, diving in with that dive comp run by Monkey. Monkey gets back in there. Diva Bomb gets kind of hung up there on the top rail. Here comes another Diva Bomb. Both Diva Bombs really ineffective for both teams. Diva is going to charge in here. Diva being played by Kid MDK. Hanzo, played by Hitscan, is going to shoot his dragon. He swapped over from using Widowmaker. So Madison continuing their push, but Hitscan 1-2 eliminations. Toombury's going to pick up a third. That's going to stall the Madison push. Horde going to chase them down, trying to send more back to spawn. Horde going to try to hold this door. Big hook. See Toombury playing Roadhog, unable to finish the job on the Diva. Got a nice hook at him, though. Pizza Freak is going to take out their Mercy, though. Pizza Freak's going to take out both support. So, again, taking time off that clock. You take those support rolls out, the team really cannot push. So, Pizza Freak hitting that back line as a good DPS should. Waiting here at spawn. Lantern's going to be taken out, trying to go for one of those big boops at spawn. Now, both the support members for Horde got a little bit overextended that time. Here comes a Junk Tire. Big Junk Tire. Pizza Freak takes out the BAP and the Cole Cassidy for Madison. So Madison's going to have to reset here, too. They are going to get their BAP back in the fight. And the payload is continuing to push up here around the corner. Horde rallying back to the payload. They got 1 minute to get up here around the corner to in front of this garage. So lots of skirmish fighting going on. Nice complement of ultimates, and here they come for Madison. Earthshatter comes in. Doomfist, a couple big picks. And it looks like Madison is going to be able to round this next corner. We'll see if the Horde are going to contest this one or settle in and try to hold third point. Looks like Lantern's jumping in here, trying to hold the point, letting his team get back. Kid MDK does take out Doom. Lantern is going to go down, but the Horde's able to battle their way in here. So here comes the Diva Bomb going off. Weirdo brings Lantern into the fight. Another Diva Bomb goes off. Again, no effect to the Diva Bombs. Horde decided to contest this point. Looks like a good decision at this point, driving this into overtime. But Madison got a full complement. Actually, a couple eliminations there. Horde have the numbers advantage here if they can carry this fight. But Madison fighting strong. Kid MBK, big elimination. Here comes another Junk Tire coming in. Huge Junk Tire. 1, 2, 3 eliminations. And that is going to win the Hanover Horde A team the summer season championship here. Pizza Freak, he's known for those clutch Junk Tires, and that came in just at the right time to finish off Madison, who looked like they were getting ready to rally back and push it to that second point. Here's the play of the game. I imagine this is the season clinching Junk Tire. Actually, this was the previous one. You can see him get Pizza Freak gets an elimination there on the Reinhardt. We've talked about how critical that elimination is. Surprised it wasn't that last Junk Tire that came in there. But so GG's over to our friends from Madison. Really good game. A lot of fun playing really quality teams, and they've got a quality team that I'm sure is going to be right back there at NAF next year competing with the best, and we hope to be there too as well. So congratulations to Madison on a great season, and congratulations to our Hanover Horde team coming back, getting a winning the summer season championship. Look forward to seeing how they do this next season. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, everybody, and we'll see you next time.